Wireless earbuds have become a staple for many people, whether they use them casually while working or while doing sports. So what we have for you here today is a comparison of 8 very high quality, popular, and extremely good looking wireless earbuds. We reviewed the Beats Fit Pro, the Jaybird Vista 2, the JBL Reflect Flow Pro, the Jabra Elite 7 Active, the Bang & Olufsen Beoplay E8 Sport, the Master Dynamic MW08 Sport, the Sony WF-SP800N, and the Bose Sport Earbuds. As you can see on the screen, we turned them inside out and upside down with 7 different categories that each had their own percentage based on how important we thought they were. Now, we're gonna let the facts speak. For us, the most important category was comfort and fit. When you're doing sports, you need to be able to concentrate on what you're doing, and you can't really do that if you're uncomfortable. This includes if the earbuds are constantly jiggling and you have to twist and turn them to keep them in your ear. We tested them especially while doing exercises that had the highest possibility of making the earbuds fall out. After quite a few push-ups, burpees, jumping rope, a couple of failed attempts at doing pull-ups, and jogging, I've determined that the earbuds with the highest level of comfort and fit are the Bose earbuds, with the Jaybird and Sony earbuds coming in second and third respectively. These earbuds sit in your ears in such a way that it's pretty much impossible to dislodge them without removing them yourself. Master Dynamic, Beats, and JBL had pretty similar results and came right after the first 3 with decent performances. Don't get me wrong, Jabra and Bang & Olufsen were also quite comfortable, but unfortunately they didn't sit as well as the others in my ear when doing extreme movements. Just letting you know though, if you're someone who just works out at the gym and enjoys casual jogging, then you're most likely not gonna have any kind of issue with any of these buds. Next up is sound quality. Our team used these earbuds to listen to different genres of music. First one is my favorite, hip-hop.
So I need that go, y'all. Got hits when they throwin' the fastball.
Then, some classical music. How about some dance music? Last but not least, let's rock and roll, baby. Not every earbud is designed to push out top-tier sound for every single type of genre, so the results being varied between brand to brand wasn't that surprising to us. Sony actually had the highest scores by far, and managed to produce great audio regardless of the genre. The triple J's, JBL, Jabra, and Jaybird, followed them in the rankings. Bose along with Master Dynamic had the exact same result, while Bang & Olufsen with Beats rounded up the standings. Sony is a world-famous brand not for their smartphones, but their sound systems, so it's pleasing to see them get a high score and uphold the world-class good quality of their audio products. Overall, Sony is currently at first place after the first 2 categories, with Bose and Jaybird tied for second. Oh, by the way, since I said world-class, I might as well remind you to like this video and sub to our channel if you want to support us and of course our content. So, you just paid hundreds of dollars for one of these products. Yeah, they've got pretty good sound quality and come with a badass case, but there's something missing. Oh yeah, it's just that these buds better look like how much they cost. I mean, you gotta flex when you buy one of these baller earbuds, and what better way to do it than showing everyone how cool they look and the expensive material that they're made of. You can also talk about how your buds are water and dust proof, and in some instances, even their cases have extreme durability. To make it easier for you, here's a chart where you can see all the durability ratings of the devices. The first number is solids like dust, and the second number is liquids like sweat and water. If there's an X, it means that there's no data, or rather, the manufacturer thinks that it's not really relevant to the product. Even though Master Dynamic had an IP rating for its case, it's only against light water splashes and the buds aren't protected against dust, so be careful. Coming to the end of the design and durability category, Jaybird has moved up into first place in the overall standings. What about the time you're running and you suddenly want to answer a call, switch the song, or increase the volume a bit more to get pumped? Yeah, I'm talking about the functions of the earbuds. We split this into two smaller categories, one being utility and the other usability. Utility is how much you can do with the earbuds to change things around, and usability is how comfortable you are while you're using the utilities. The one I personally care about the most is how easily you can change the track and increase or decrease the volume. When you have to press a button, I find that the earbud slides deeper into your ear and in some instances even hurts you. This is why I almost always prefer touch controls and in some cases buttons on the side of the earbud so that you don't have to press it too hard. Bang & Olufsen had the highest points here because it was just really easy and comfortable to use them, with JBL and Master Dynamic coming inside for second place. One thing to mention about the Sony though, even though it has touch controls, it was kind of uncomfortable using them because when you tap the earbud, the tapping sound is amplified in your eardrums in a pretty loud way. So it's pretty clear what these buds are capable of and how to access all these fancy functions. But how about the different sound modes that were talked about before and which earbuds offer the best results when using them? Well, I guess ANC, or rather active noise cancellation, is pretty self-explanatory. It's a system to reduce unwanted background noise. And if you haven't heard of the transparency mode, it more or less does the exact opposite for you. In short, with the help of externally located microphones, the surrounding sound is picked up and enhanced so that you're able to listen to music while you're out for a quick run in the city and still be aware of your surroundings. We tested both modes on all competitors with a disturbing noise in the back in a controlled environment. In the end, there was just one product that had very good results and stood out from the rest, the Jaybird Vista 2. Their ANC does more than what it's supposed to do, and with the transparency mode, it almost feels like you can hear better than without wearing headphones. The rest of the competition overall was not too convincing. Sony, Jabra, Master Dynamic, and Beats were above average at best. JBL was a bit worse, but still acceptable. If you care about noise cancelling, we would not recommend the Bang & Olufsen or the Bose. Their transparency modes aren't very good, and both don't even feature active noise cancellation, which is a shame for this price. These results change the leaderboard as follows. Jaybird is still sitting comfortably in first place, while Master Dynamic were able to pull ahead of JBL into second place, with JBL slipping into the third place spot. Regarding the battery, we're trying something different. Normally when doing these comparisons, our focus is on the single charge capability, because being able to use your buds as long as you can without having to charge them is pretty cool. But since this is a special scenario where we're talking about sports earbuds, we set the focus on the longest hours combined, which means the battery of the buds plus the battery of the case, since you're probably not going to work out for more than 5 hours. A small but important detail is that we took away half a point if the case isn't capable of charging wirelessly. When we check out the results, it seems that we have a pretty clear first place in the name of Master Dynamic. 42 hours of combined charge is simply impressive, and besides that, they also have the best quick charge ability out of all the competition and can power up the buds to 50% capacity after a short charge of just 15 minutes. That's 6 hours of additional playtime. This information was given on their website though, so do your own research. Lastly, we have the microphone test. Come outside with us and see for yourself.
So this is the microphone quality of the Master Dynamic earbuds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is the microphone quality of the Bose Sport Earbuds. It's actually rating right now, so we should probably speed it up a little. And now it's time for some JBL action. I'm hoping that their microphone quality is also quite nice. And currently in my ear, we have the Jabras. Let's do a couple of tongue twisters. She sold seashells by the seashore. And now we're testing out these brand new Sony earbuds. I hope their reputation precedes itself and gives us some good quality audio. And it's time for some beats. Previously of Dr. Dre, now of Apple. I wish we could listen to some hip-hop while I'm doing this recording. But how about some Jaybird? It was previously founded by an entrepreneur. I just wanna be a bird in this. And lastly, to round out this competition, we have the Bang & Olufsen coming in all the way from Scandinavia.
Sony really impressed with its quality, and you could barely hear anything in the background. The only buds that could challenge it were the Beats, but they were just a tiny bit less clear than the Sony, so they'll be in second place. Bose had a quite decent mic and will grab that third place spot. What a grind this was, and I hope it was worth it. After all this testing, we concluded that overall, the Master Dynamic buds were our favorite. Second place goes to Jaybird with good sound quality, fit, and durability. It's also good to mention that they are the cheapest of the lot, so could be a good bargain. So folks, hope you enjoyed our most detailed comparison ever, and we would love it if you could like this video and also hit that sub button to support us and help us grow. Thanks in advance, and I'll see you next time.